tayo dito sa napakagandang lungsod ng San Juan para sa pagpapatuloy ng preliminary round ng Premier Volleyball League. This is Season 2 of the Reinforced Conference. At habang palapit na po tayo sa susunod na bahagi ng ating torneo, mapapanood natin ngayon on this Sunday ang Tacloban Fighting Warays na harap naman sa defending champions, ang Air Force Lady Warriors. Ang lahat ng ito ay napapanood ng live sa SNA at sa SNA HD, Liga and Liga HD all over the world via the Filipino channel and of course on the #1 sports website in the country, sports.abs-CBN.com. Mabuhay Pilipinas! Ako po ang inyong lingkod, Anton Rojas. Napakasayang nagbabalik dito sa ating PVL coverage dahil makakasama ko sa unang pagkakataon ang aking teammate sa The Score, ang isa sa pinakabagong miyembro ng ating SNA family at ang pinakamatapang na miyembro ng ating SNA family. The man behind Vince Ventures, Vince Velasco. Brother, it's good to be working with you here for the first time.
It's great to be working with you, Anton. Of course, I watched you since before. It's finally good to be beside you here. Amazing introduction, by the way. I should always look for you now.
And you guys should check out the Vince Ventures of Vince Velasco every Thursday on The Score. Pero Vince, it's not just us who will be working together for the first time dito sa PVL dahil makakasama rin natin one of the brilliant minds in the coaching scene dito sa Pilipinas, the champion coach of the 4-peat NU girls volleyball team and current head coach of the NU Lady Bulldogs and the Purest Water Defenders as well. Let's welcome Coach Raymond Babes Castillo.
Wow, amazing. Brilliant mind.
Totoo naman, di ba, Vince?
And one of the better looking coaches too, I might add.
Oh, like I said, looks can be deceiving.
Well, Coach, you know, we're very happy to have you. I know you're very concentrated on your team dito sa PVL, but how happy are you to be filling in a new role and putting on your analyst hat for the very first time?
Well, you know, Anton, it's a Sunday. So, I normally look at my videos and watch the games in a very competitive way. But now, today, I'm putting on my, my analyst cap.
And Vince and I are very happy to have you. So before we get the show on the road, dahil first time natin, hands in, guys.
All right.
Tara! Game!
Na.
Mga kapamilya, day 13 na po na ating PVL Reinforced Conference and things are absolutely heating up as we are nearing the end of our elimination round. And speaking of elimination round, the Lady Warriors lost their last game, ending their 2-game win streak to the Angels, losing in 4 sets last May 30, so dropping them down to 3-3 in the standings. Now, sa kabilang kapitan naman, our Fighting Warays, they beat the Lady Oragons in 3 straight sets, moving up to 3-3. Now, Coach and Anton, this is a very important day kasi 3-3 nga in the standings and we're nearing the end of the eliminations and nobody wants to be in the bottom half of the conference.
Medyo jam-pack na nga ang ating team standings kung titignan natin. Parang kasing tindi ng traffic sa EDSA. May kita natin ang ating mga kumpanan na lalaban ngayon. Parehong 3-3, Coach Babes, sa team standings. And you know this yourself that it's very important for one of these teams to pick up a win today.
Correct, yes. Now, if you notice, the Lady Warriors, the two direct point skills of volleyball, they're actually on the top 3, si Lady Warriors. Now, they're getting on the spiking side and the serving side. So, pag tinignan mo yan, maganda ang chance nila. But, tingnan mo naman ng Fighting Warays, on the support skills, on the dig and receive, they're also in the top 4 level. So, this makes it all interesting. Kasi all they have to do, if I'm the teams, I have to do is just keep it up, you know. keep it up. Diretso
Of
lang.
course, kayo coach, meron pa kayong laro sa Miyerkules, which
Yes.
is the last day of the preliminary round nitong PVL Reinforced Conference. Pero Vince, balita ko, ang isa sa mga volleyball idols na si Cheska Rakraki nakasama ang isang fan, tama ba?
Yes, it was a very lucky day for one of her fans, Daniel Gatos. They had a great fan day with Jessica Rakakin. That's all. Watch this.
Dito sa PVL, hindi lang intense volleyball action ang hatid namin para sa aming mga fans, but syempre, we also take our most loyal supporters on a special day spent with their idols. Kung sino nga ba ang lucky fan na napili namin today, let's all meet her. Our lucky fan for today is Daniela. She's a 19-year-old materials engineering student from the University of the Philippines. Kumusta ka naman, Daniela?
I'm doing great. I'm just excited to be here.
And we're happy to have you here with us. I know that mahilig ka mag-volleyball and you don't only play for your college but you play for the Green Camp of the HVP. Kwentahan mo naman kami about that.
HVP is actually stands for Heroes Volleyball Program. It's a Philippine-based volleyball program that provides coaching for all ages, and their coaches are actually former UAAP or NCAA players. Their regular trainings are 3 levels, the blue, green, and red. I'm currently training in the green camp.
Now, speaking of volleyball, narinig ko nga na yung favorite player mo ay si Cheska Rakrakin. Bakit naman siya yung favorite mo?
I just love the way that she's such a versatile player. She started out as an open spiker and then ginawa siyang libero, and I want to gain that versatility as a player myself.
Ready ka na ba to meet her?
Of course!
Let's go! Hi, Cheska. Cheska, this is Daniela. She is one of your biggest fans.
Hi, Daniela.
So ano naman yung feeling, Daniela, na finally na-meet mo na yung isa sa mga idols mo?
Siyempre, sobrang... no words!
So may mga questions ka ba para sa kanya?
What's the difference between playing for the NCAA and playing for PVL?
For me kasi playing for PVL is more parang fun lang para makapagpasaya ng tao. For collegiate kasi, it's more on passion talaga. Kasi you're fighting for your school.
Ako, Cheska, may question ako for you. Alam naman natin na last conference or last season, iba yung team mo. So how does it feel like na may bago kang team?
New experience na naman. Tsaka ang habol ko talaga sa PVL is yung learning experience na kaya kong i-share sa team ko and ma-share namin sa NCAA.
Do you have like any tips for me bilang isang student din na passion din ang volleyball?
Para sa akin, keep on working hard lang. Tsaka always listen to your coaches. Kahit na pinapagalitan ka nila, disregard mo lang yun kasi best interest mo lagi yung nasa mind nila. And syempre, kailangan mag-study hard kasi hindi ka rin makakalaro kapag di maganda yung performance mo sa school.
So what does it feel like naman na you have girls like Daniela who really look up to you and always watch your games?
Wow, super overwhelming kasi yun naman yung gusto ko din i-share sa lahat ng nanonood ng PVL or lahat na nanonood ng volleyball is kung gaano kasaya tong sport na to.
And since nandito na rin tayo sa Lolheta's Hanging Garden Spa, relax muna tayo ng konti. Let's make this a memorable day and let's take advantage of their famous massage and spa.
Yeah!
So guys, kamusta naman yung experience nyo dito?
Relaxing.
Yeah,
Tapos
oo.
yung view, sobrang nice. Parang nakalma ako kasi hectic yung schedule. So,
Same. Ako din, kakatapos lang na school, so I had the time to relax today.
How about you, Daniela? How does it feel like finally meeting your idol?
Of course, it's such a memorable experience for me kasi it's rare that I get this opportunity na ma-meet yung one of my favorite idols in volleyball.
sobrang happy kasi madalas kasi ano lang eh, parang restricted talaga eh. Parang hello picture and then bye. Tapos iba yung makilala mo siya, makausap mo, makakwentuhan mo.
So guys, we're done for today. Pero syempre, you still have the whole Reinforced Conference ahead of you, Cheska. Do you have a message to your fans?
Thank you sa pagsuporta sa Pocari Sweat Lady Warriors. Ayun, subaybayan nyo kami. Marami pang magagandang games ang darating para sa inyo and mag-enjoy kayo for sure.
Daniela, ikaw, may special message ka ba kay Cheska? Paiyakin natin siya ng konti. Para na mag-tear up siya, may konting drama.
So I just want to tell you na keep going on with the games that you play. And I can testify na you are an inspiration to us na to keep on pushing with the sport and to really persevere and never give up kahit sobrang hirap na minsan.
Well, thank you so much, guys, for joining us today. It was such a great time, great time bonding with the two of you. Ayan, mga kapamilya, maraming salamat po sa panonood sa aming episode today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And abangan kung sino yung susunod na fan na mafe-feature namin. Baka ikaw na yon. Thank you, guys. See you again soon. Bye!
Ayan po mga kapamilya, we'd like to thank Cheska for taking the time to spend time with Daniel. And Daniel, we're really, really happy you had a lot of fun. And speaking of spending time with your favorite PVL stars, we have our Twitter. Ang ating handle ay ABS-CBN Sports. Gamitin lang po hashtag PVL on ABS-CBN for any of your questions, tweets, and anything about the games going on. At meron po tayong Instagram for all the exclusive photos at ABS-CBN Sports. Check that out on Instagram. At di po magpapahuli ang #1 sports websites for all the features, news, and all the updates, sports.abs-cbn.com. Please check that out. At ang ating Premier Volleyball League on Facebook. Nag 1 million likes na ata, Anton and Coach. Wow! Nag 1 million likes na ata. So add more to that. And syempre, meron din tayong Ronda Cam. So please, if you have any questions for your favorite PVL stars, gamitin lang po ang hashtag PVL on ABS-CBN. And there's a chance they will answer it live at the games. At Anton, kung naghahanap pa sila ng dahilan para manood ng games live, we have our mobile photo booth. Yon. Kompleto tayo today. Of course, if you're here, you get a chance to spend the time with your favorite PVL stars using the mobile photo booth. You can take photos of them, do any pose, and of course, make some videos. You see, of course, now see Judith Avil, one of the funniest players in PVL. And we have, last but not least, ang ating Star Cam. So, of course, with the way our Star Cam works, you can tweet us any PVL player you want to see on our Star Cam for our live stream, and we will feature one camera for that player for maybe a set or maybe more, Anton.
Coach Bibbs, tinitignan ko yung suot ni Vince. Hindi naman siya nakapang ATV or plane kasi baka mamaya mag-take off yan Dito ka lang naman, di ba? Sa loob ng venue.
Dito lang naman ako. I'm very excited to be here. It's nice to be here with you guys.
Alright, and abangan namin, Vince, ang iyong mga updates at courtside later on. Coach Bibbs, we will break down the matchup when we return. Thank you very much, Vince. We will hear from you again later sa aming pagpabalik. We will break down this matchup sa pagitan ng defending champions ng Lady Warriors at ng Fighting Warays. Ito po ang Reinforced Conference ng Season 2 ng PVL. Dito lang sa SNA.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Phil Oil Flying V Center in San Juan and the second season, the Reinforced Conference of the Premier Volleyball League Women's Division. This is our final match for you for today. For match number 26, let us welcome our Pocari-AirForce Lady Warriors and the Fighting Warays of our Tacloban team.
Sa ilang sandali, magbabanggaan na po ang defending champions Lady Warriors at ang Tacloban City Fighting Warays dito sa aming exclusive ABS-CBN Sports coverage ng Premier Volleyball League Season 2. It is the Reinforced Conference. It is a Sunday, and we thank you all for joining us on SNA. Anton Ross alongside the coach of the Purest Water Defenders and the coach of the NU Girls Volleyball Team and the Lady Bulldogs as well, Coach Babes Castillo. And makakasama natin right before she gets into the action from Minnesota, Mav Palmer. Mav, thank you so much for the time, and I want to congratulate you because you came up with your best performance in terms of scoring in your last outing. How important is this match today as you try to get into the semifinals?
It's incredibly important. We dropped that that game on Wednesday, and it was just heartbreak. So we really took some time to reevaluate our goals, and we're going to come out fighting in this one.
Mav, you know, when we last competed last time with my team, you may not be the highest scorer there, but you really played a very good role in supporting Pablo.
Thank you.
And hats off to that. Eh? I just want to congratulate you on that.
Now, Mav, unfortunately, Wendy, who's your veteran setter, got hurt. She turned her right ankle. So Gina Andaya has to step up. How has the team adjusted to the entry of Gina Andaya as you try to win this very important match today?
Well, obviously losing Wendy is a huge hit for us, but Gina is just as capable of leading this team offensively, and I have so much faith in her that she's going to pull it through for this match today.
All right, Coach Bibbs, what can you say about the way Mav has played? How tough is it, you know, devising schemes to try to stop her?
Well, for me, the most striking moment when we competed against each other was your blocking skills. You know, you really controlled our Janisa back then, right? And like I said, a lot of people always see the highest pointer in the game, but I noticed you there. I saw you, you know, supporting and making good blocks on the net for your team, which made, you know, in general or in a big picture, made your team won.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
Well, Mav, what can we expect from you guys today?
Aggressiveness, focus, and hopefully a win.
All right, thank you for the time, Mav. Mav Palmer, everybody from the defending champions, the Lady Warriors. We'll let you warm up now and get ready for this very important match. But Coach Babes, you were very impressed with the blocking of Mav, and looking at the statistics, number 1 ang Air Force Lady Warriors pagdating sa departamentong yon, Coach.
Correct. Yeah.
So why do you think they're so solid when it comes to that aspect as we take a look at the best scoring total of Mav Palmer, which was their last game? Unfortunately, sinabi nga niya, it came in a loss.
Yeah, well, you know, blocking or defense, you have to be really mature in terms of the game. You know, in terms of the years of experience in the game. Obviously, Mav showed it, you know, and keeps on showing it, and it's giving out dividends. No, you can see if they can sustain this all throughout the game. Well, sky's the limit for these ladies.
And it's very important na maipanalo nila ang kanilang laban ngayon because sila ay nadapa sa kanilang huling bakbakan, which was against the Angels. They lost 3-1. Now, Coach, ano yung nakita mo sa laban na yon? Why did the Lady Warriors fall short against a team that struggled to begin this reinforced conference?
I think, you know, in general, pag nakita mo yung mga teams, nakita mo yung mga veterans, nakita mo yung mga imports, may wear and tear din yan. No? You have to understand we're midway through the tournament. You know, ang pinakamahirap dyan is every time these ladies are playing, bigay todo yan. You know? So, talaga at some point, you will expect that it will dip down a bit. But, watch out for the second win. Watch out for the second win.
All right, and we hope we see that second win na pinanggit mo nga, Coach Babes. And when we come back, lilipat naman tayo at pag-uusapan ang Tacloban Fighting Warays. Kaya wag po kayong aalis. Ito po ang PVL Season 2 Reinforced Conference dito lang sa SNA. Nagpapatuloy ang ating live coverage ng Premier Volleyball League Season 2 Reinforced Conference, and we are taking a look at one of the top performers, number 6 to be exact, pagdating sa listahan ng mga best scorers dito sa Liga. Hiyapa Amporn from Thailand, and she is hoping to come up big. At nakita natin ang legend dumaan sa harap niya, si Patchery Sangwang, si Pitoy, and She's one of the legends when it comes to Thailand volleyball. Naging bahagi ng national team for 14 years and she scored 11 points sa kanyang pagbabalik dito sa Pilipinas. And they call her Pitoy. She's no stranger when it comes to playing volleyball dito sa Pilipinas, Coach.
Yes. Well, I knew her through Coach Ness pa.
Yes.
Coach Ness. But again, ang mga, you know, one thing's really sure about the Thailanders, how much they progressed and how much they, kumbaga, no, overtaken na most of their Asian neighbors. No? Makikita mo the way they progress sa atake nila at sa depensa nila. And she's one of those people na talagang doon lumaki sa ganong klaseng sistema and she's bringing it out here.
At ang pinaka nakakagulat para sa akin, I didn't believe it when they told me, she's 40 years old. She's 40 years old and she's still playing the game of volleyball at a very high level. So, very impressive itong legend ng Thailand, a 5-time SEA Games gold medalist for the country, Pachari Samwang, better known as Pitoy, and yung P daw sa Thai means sister. So, she is the big ate nitong kanyang mga kakampi sa Fighting Warays na binubuo ng mga miyembro ng Arellano at FEU at iba pa. Now let's talk about the last game the last game of the Fighting Warays, which was against the Lady Oragons, and it was a big win for them. Much needed victory by the Fighting Warays, Coach.
Ang main contribution niya dyan, I think, is yung atake. Atake kasi talaga is one thing that you really have to excel, lalo na towards going and moving through the half of this tournament. And that's one thing na kailangan asahan natin sa mga imports. No?
And it was a big win for the Tacloban Fighting Warays. Sinabi mo nga, Coach, tapos na ang kapaan.
Yes.
The imports, pinasa na ang isa't isa. They know the tendencies and it's all about getting down to business and playing well as they move forward to the next phase of the tournament. We'd like to invite everybody na nakatutok ngayon to follow our Twitter account, follow our Instagram account. That's ABS-CBN Sports. And of course, subukan natin ipatrend on this Sunday ang ating coverage today. Gamitin ang hashtag PVL on ABS-CBN. And of course, keep watching on the #1 sports website in the country, sports.abs-cbn.com or premiervolleyballleague.com. We also have the Ronda Cam. We also have the Star Cam for the players na gusto nyo mapanood dito sa ating coverage. At syempre, dahil kasama natin sa unang pagkakataon si Coach Babes Castillo, you can ask him anything you want. Anything you want. Just use the hashtag #AskCoachBabes. Okay lang pa yun, Coach?
Okay lang. Okay. Since I'm here, why not? Right?
Why not, diba? Alright, sa aming pagpabalik, Coach Babes and I will be breaking down and calling the action sa pagitan ng Fighting Warays at ang defending champions Lady Warriors. And on the sidelines, we've got DJ Jams pumped up for this game. So, keep it right here on SNA. Inyo pong napapanood ang Premier Volleyball League Season 2 Reinforced Conference dito lang sa SNA.
Presenting our officials for this match. First referee, Mr. Herbert Matematico, National Referee. Second referee, Mr. Jeff Lopez, International Referee. Presenting our starters from our Pocari-AirForce, Lady Warriors. Team captain is number 18, Myla Pablo. At number 2, foreign guest player from the USA, Madeline Palmer. Number 3, Jeanette Panaga. Number 8, Airwoman second class, Gina Andaya. Number 10, foreign guest player from the USA, Ariel Love. Number 13, Airwoman second class, Del Palomata. Libero, number 11, Jelly Tempiatura. Head coach, Technical Sergeant, Jasper Jimenez. Presenting our Tacloban Fighting Warays. Team captain is number 18, Jovelyn Prado. At number 2, Mary Ann Esguera. Number 4 is Heather Ann Ginoo. Number 11, from Thailand, foreign guest player, Yapa Amporn. Number 19, foreign guest player from Thailand, Hatsari Sangwang. Number 12, Kyle Ann Negrito. Libero, number 15, Bang Pantaleon. Head coach, Mr. Ernesto Nes Hamilar. This is match number 26.
Hindi pong napapanood ang aming live coverage ng Premier Volleyball League Season 2 Reinforced Conference, bakbakan sa pagitan ng Lady Warriors at ng Fighting Warays. You saw the starting lineups at ang pinakamalaking pagbabago syempre ay ang pagkawala ni Wendy Ann Semana, the veteran libero, formerly from FEU, but Gina Andaya is ready to step up. The former Letran setter, number 8, will try to get everybody involved dito sa laban na to. Anton Ross alongside for the very first time, Coach Raymond Babes Castillo. Now you know, Coach, why I keep bugging you before every game that you coach. This is what it's like behind the camera, behind the mic. How does it feel so far?
Well, very different, definitely, no? But, well, ang ganda ring perspective. Now I can really go all the way sa pag-analyze.
And we see, Coach, how you describe the plays, the way you analyze what happens on the court, the way you instruct your players. So, and that's one of the reasons why we're happy to have you here today, Coach.
Thank you.
Napaka-exciting, Coach, ng ating laban ngayon as we see Ari Love go for this attack. Samwang popping it up, Negrito giving it to Ginoo. Tuloy pa rin ang rally. It's a long one as Andaya gives it to Love and Love scores.
So makikita mo dito, Anton, everybody's trying to their wing. Kaya dito, I think si Andaya will play a very good game. He can translate all these things and convert it into a little more dynamism on the attack. I think magiging interesting.
To me, Coach, yung pinaka-magandang sign was nung nakausap natin si Mav kanina, malaki yung tiwala niya, Coach, kay Gina Andaya.
Napaka-importante nun, you know. Always, the spiker has to really bring out the best, lalo na pag second setter. Alam naman natin, itong si Negrito can be a deadly setter, no?
Oh, yeah. You know that personally, Coach.
Yeah, definitely.
In the UAP, not denies Prado.
3, serving 1.
And Negrito, you know, it's a keep setting rotation din para sa Fighting Warays dahil ang kapalit ni Negrito is Vera May Guillema, who's the center of San Sebastian. So both under two very good coaches. Coach Roger Goreev for Vera May, and then of course for Kyle Negrito naman.
Serving for the Fighting Warays.
Coach George,
yeah. Ang style ni Negrito is mabilis eh. Mabilis ang kanyang sets.
Panaga.
That's outside the antenna. Point and serve.
There's a violation there. Napunta ang puntos sa Lady Warriors.
Outside of the antenna.
Coach, how big of an opportunity is it for all the volleyball players? I mean, you, for your girls team to play here and experience what it's like to play at this level. Kasi nakakatuwa rin na makita yung mga players from different colleges joining forces here in the PVL.
Yeah, ang laki niyan. You know why? Because adaptability, very important sa volleyball ngayon. Lalo na din sa mga imports. What the imports are bringing in here is the speed of recognition. Yun yung nanonotice ko. The imports are really quick in recognizing situations sa paglalaro. No? And I think that will be a very, very good experience para sa ating mga local players.
And the imports, of course, especially dito sa Reinforced Conference, they are the ones that add spice to the competition, add spice to the coverage, and increase the excitement.
Correct.
Heather Ginoo, part of that FEU team that made history, making it back to the finals of the UAP this year. Palomata.
Palomata scores
What a strong attack right there by Del Palomata.
Itong si Palomata, as the tournament progressed, nakikita mo, dominant siya sa block. But now, nag-pick up siya sa attack. That's what I noticed. Kailangan ma-recognize yun ng setter nila. They can use her as often as they can.
If you're wondering who I am sitting beside right now, who is talking to me, it is Coach Raymond Bates Castillo of the NU Lady Bulldogs and of course the Furious Water Defenders. If you have a question for him, just tweet us and use the hashtag #AskCoachBabes or #AskCoachBabes para mas madali.
5, serving 6.
I'm very excited to hear what the fans have to want to know from you.
Service,
Ako, I'm a little bit excited and scared at the same time. I don't know what kind of questions I'll be throwing out at you today.
Myla Pablo, Coach, what can you say about the performance of Myla Pablo here in this tournament?
You know, she surpassed herself, lalo na when we played each other last time. No, she's the second highest pointer back then when she played. We were expecting Palmer to take the reins after we sort of controlled love of that game. Amazing, biglang lumabas si Pablo. Really proud kasi alam mo, taga-NU yun eh.
Tsaka, Coach, yun yung pinakamataas na performance in terms of points ni Pablo dito sa Reinforced Conference. She had 21 points in that match against you guys.
That's right. Doon mo na makikita yung maturity ni Pablo.
Meanwhile, as Guerra sends that one long, we'll take a break. The Lady Warriors lead the Fighting Warays 8-6. Alright, silipin natin ang nangyari sa huling laban ng Lady Warriors kontra sa Angels. And it was a tough one para sa defending champions kasi nga they just won back-to-back. Tapos sila ay natalo kontra sa Angels. What was your impression of that game? Saan ba nagkulang ang Lady Warriors? Were they really affected much due to that right ankle sprain ni Wendy Semana? Nabigla kaya sila doon?
Oh yeah, you know the setter is like I say, the bus driver of the team when it comes to offense. So pagka nagpalit ng setter, mararamdaman mo talaga yan. There is an immediate effect in terms of offense-wise. And the pace and the timing and the mood of the game will change right away. So I think that really did put in a little bit of factor.
So now it's important na makapag-adjust agad itong Lady Warriors kay Gina Andaya who sets it up for Jeanette Panada.
9-7.
So that's a great adjustment by Gina, former Letranista setter. And now she's got to fill in the... Gotta sit on the driver's seat.
Yeah,
as you mentioned.
I can imagine her position right now.
And that's why you have 14 players in the lineup, Coach.
Yes.
When one gets hurt, somebody else has to step up.
8.
All right, the very active Vince Velasco is ready to give out his first report. Vince, what do you have for us?
Thank you very much, Anton and Coach. So, of course, there are a lot of firsts for imports, especially if it's their first time here in the Philippines. And that goes for sure for Maddie Palmer. So, she's still getting used to, of course, the fried food. But she loves how everybody's always happy. And speaking of first, she got to sharing with me about her first embarrassing volleyball experience. She said to me that one time she was wearing fake gauges, that's long earrings, and she ran into a net and it pulled her ear to the point where it pulled off her earrings and she got a cut. So if you notice now, she will never be wearing earrings during games because her coaches always get upset with her for what earrings she wears. Also, a quick report, we'll be missing the talents of Wendy Semana because she has a sprained ankle. Back to you, Anton, Coach.
Medyo nag-wins in pain ako. Yung effort ni Vince, maraming salamat, Vince. Pero yun yung mga experiences that make you change your approach.
Exactly.
It was a painful experience, pero syempre, better safe than sorry.
Of course. I remembered ako, nagko-coach ako. Yan ang malaking difference sa men's and girls, you know. Ikaw, you really have to take it out. All due I guess Palmer learned it the hard way.
And this is Map's first time in the Philippines and adjusting very well to the style of play here.
Net touch. Ampor.
No, si Palmer
We're
and
tied
Map.
at 10.
Call her. I like the way she switched from the go-to guy to a role player guy.
Yeah.
You know, mahirap yun eh. Mahirap yun. Yeah, it shows how much maturity she has now. Where she probably experienced it from abroad.
And she's a very, very intelligent person as well, Coach Babes. She went to college in Radford University, Virginia, and has a degree in communications and public relations. Parang ikaw rin yan eh. Coach Babes, very intelligent. Of course, ikaw, you're a graduate of De La Salle University with a major in philosophy and a minor in psychology. So, kaya kita tinawag na brilliant mind, Coach. Ito naman, very optimistic Coach Babes. Hirit ni Dr. Nate Keane. Ayan, one of the great coaches in the league ka daw. Oh, eto, may tanong si Liza. Coach Babes, curious lang po, nagalit na po ba kayo minsan sa mga players nyo?
Well, you know, here's how I'm gonna answer. It's an emotion, you know. Ako hindi ko naman ine-edit yan, but I tinitempt. Tinitimpla mo rin. But yes, I did. Nagalit na ako. But it's really how you deliver it to the players. I always make sure that they get something out of it. Yeah. Hindi lang yung galit. More importantly is expectations. Kailangan talaga papakita mo sa kanila. There's always something expected from you.
Ito, Coach, maganda ang tanong ni EJ. Ano pong difference ng pagko-coach dito sa PVL kumpara sa UAAP?
Well, the main difference, of course, ating mga imports and the dynamic of combining your local players with the imports. Very interesting, very exciting. But, you know, with me, again, turo yan eh, teaching talaga yan. But, again, iba yung dala ng mga imports.
But what about yung mga local players, Coach? How big of a deal is it for them na makasama, makalaro, and to learn from these imports?
You know, that's a very good question, Anton. Kasi yesterday, when we were playing, ito yung exactly my point. My players, our local players, they always hear it from their coach. Ano ba dapat? You have to be aggressive. You have to have that winning attitude all the time. Go for it, you set your goals. Eto na. Most of our imports are living up to the words that every coach is saying in the Philippines. No? Nakikita nila. That's the best thing because mas kompleto yung experience, ika nga. No? Hindi lang kwento, hindi lang words. Now they see it. Now they feel it through the imports coming in. No? Nakikita nila. Kompletong-kompleto yung
Let's listen in on the huddle of Coach Jasper Jimenez. No?
Kasi pag nanggigigil ka sa cross, medyo okay? Okay?
Go back!
One stop guys, okay? Enjoy inside, okay? Enjoy. Okay, go, one stop.
Enjoy the
Okay?
game,
Enjoy.
Angel Antipuesto of the Air Force squad. And earlier, nakita rin natin si Wendy Ann Semana. Would have been interesting dahil Wendy played for Coach Ness when Wendy was with FEU. Now, I want to go back to that huddle of Coach Jasper. Imagine, a lot of times, that's you, Coach.
Yeah.
And we're sitting over here, and we're listening to what you're saying. Now you're listening to what Coach Jasper is saying. What was going through your mind nung napapanood mo yun?
You know, okay, kay Coach Jasper, the first impression ko talaga ever since, good-hearted to mama. You know, the way he delivers his instruction. Mararamdaman mo may puso eh. May lambing sa mga players. And I think one of the best character ni, ni Coach Jasper.
13,
Yun yung una kong impression. Sabi ko, ganun palang itsura ni Coach Jasper.
Even though he's a very tall, imposing figure.
service. Love.
Military man, but very kind-hearted si Coach Jasper Jimenez. Tuloy ang ating laban. Sangbuang sending a free ball to the other side. Here's Myla Pablo. You know what was there? Negrito tossing it up to the legend. At 40 years old, she can still do damage.
Second technical timeout, 16.
Tacloban leads the Lady Warriors 16-13. Magbabalik po kami. Ito yung pinag-uusapan natin kanina, Coach Babes. Na-injure nga si Wendy Semana, sprained her right ankle in the last match. Pero may kapalit naman siya. Stepping up today, Gina Andaya. And ito ang kanyang mga numero, 24 running sets versus the Angels in the last match. So big shoes to fill because Wendy is a champion, an MVP, a legend, but Gina is up to the task. Now, speaking of setters, meron tayong tanong, Coach Babes.
Yes.
Donken has a very good question. He's watching from Cebu.
And to the second technical
I
timeout.
don't know if you want to give out this a response to this, but I'm going to ask it anyway. If maglalaro na po si Joy
Serving from the fight,
Cagante
Warays.
sa UAAP Season 81, if ever po ba, gagawin niyo po bang spiker si Jasmine na po?
Okay, here's how I'm gonna answer.
17,
I wanna cross the bridge when we get there, but ito ang pinakamaganda dyan. Jasmine
service.
has a lot of possibilities. She can be a setter and a spiker at the same time. Yun na yung masasabi ko doon, no? But during her high school days, si Jasmine, all throughout, she was one of my best attackers.
Yeah.
Hindi nila alam yun, but nag-MVP yan, nag-highest pointer yan nung high school. So, I have to factor that in. Pero kung meron na bang finality on my answer, I don't know yet.
I guess pwede natin tawagin yan na good problem.
Good problem.
19,
That's exact word, my friend. Good problem.
All right, thank you, Donken, for that very
Substitution.
Pocari-AirForce. Intriguing, probing
In.
question. Everybody wants to know. Speaking of former players, Cheska Raprakin.
Yeah, Cheska.
And you guys had a nice moment before we went live, Coach. And the bond you've created with all of your players is very amazing to me,
14 to
Coach.
19.
Thank you.
Now, what can you say about Cheska and how she has grown as a player, being the star player of San Beda and now being able to join the defending champions dito sa Reinforced Conference?
Si Cheska, I like how she matured on
Team captain.
overall sa skills niya, hindi lang sa depensa. Medyo nawala siya dati sa palo, pero ngayon nakikita ko she's working on it at nagkakaroon naman ng resulta, no? So, I think it comes with age, with the right foundation. Madaling umangat all the skills. So, ganda. I think all the way up na yan si Cheska.
15
Really
to
happy for her.
19.
Meanwhile, Matt Palmer and the Lady Warriors try to get back in this match dahil halos lumaman ang Tacloban Fighting Warays dito sa first set na ito, almost all throughout. And that's a much-needed service ace right there from Myla Pablo.
To 19. Timeout.
But at this point, let's listen in to Coach Nes Pamilar as he calls this timeout.
Kung ay malayo, nakaganon lang kayo. So, usugan natin ng konti. May kukuha ng doon, may kukuha na, may isa na lang dito. At ang pagpwesto-pwestuhan nyo lang, ha? Siyento kayo maka-address eh. Okay, so pasa muna tayo para maka-atake tayo. Okay, sige.
Coach Nes Pamilar, now you heard Coach Jasper earlier. Ngayon naman, Coach Nes Pamilar, what is your reaction to that huddle, Coach Babes?
Well,
not everyone knows this, but matagal ko nang narinig si Coach Ness. I was still a player when he was still coaching in the UAAP. But I think ang ganda ng ginagawa niya ngayon sa second set. He's trying to really push her team to get more offensive. And I think yun ang key dito. They're getting more offensive. Leading na ngayon sila on the second set. Kasi on the first set, almost on the attack, they're only going neck to neck. Walang gustong mag-stand out sa attacking. So I think it's Tacloban is really trying to get dominant on the attack.
Even Kyle Negrito is
there you go.
attacking. Earlier, you saw with Sir Ricky Palou, attorney Ken Mirasol, who's a patron of the Lady Warriors. As we take a look at this attack by Kyle Negrito, parang Jasmine na board din itong si Kyle Negrito. Has an attacking mindset. Here's Palmer on the approach. Pitoy on the attack over the blockers.
Outside hit.
Just a little bit too strong.
17-20.
Coach Babes, who was your coach in LaSalle when you were playing?
It was Dante Reyes, Coach Dante Reyes, former coach sa LaSalle. Also a member of the national team who set for the national team during their golden years.
Okay. Yun, sa mga hindi nakakaalam, Coach Babes Castillo is a fellow LaSallian alumnus. Fellow LaSallian.
For guest player.
Alam mo si Coach Dante, I was surprised. When I was still in Canada 10 years ago, 8 years ago, nakita kami doon. Apparently he's now living there. Got his family there. And na-surprise siya. Now I'm the one went back to the Philippines, no? So, nag-switch lang kami ni Coach.
Meanwhile, we see this attack by Ampor. Nobody home. And she scores the point.
Tingnan natin. Okay, tapos tingnan natin yung dinudulo yung service eh. Tingnan natin kung out or ano, ha? Yan na, simple lang. Simple mo lang, ha? Huwag mo nang masyado komplikado. Okay? Go, fight, ha? Walang bibigay, ha? Okay, go.
Now, every coach has his or her way to really pump up the players. And sinabi mo nga, very kind-hearted itong si Coach Jasper. Doesn't get overly intense.
Yeah, sakto lang siya.
Sakto lang.
He was pointing out on the serve tactics na Tacloban going for long shots, no?
Yun.
I think they really have to step up on the attack on the Pocari side.
Meanwhile, another running attack mula kay Hiapa Ampor. Another decorated player from Thailand. Kahaki rin ng mga champion teams ng national team ng Thailand, the SEA Games at sa ABC. You know, the Thai imports or reinforcements are much older than the reinforcements of other teams because Pitoy, Pacari Samwang is 40 and that really shocked me.
Yeah.
And the Hiapa Ampor is 33.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, kasi ngayon, at this moment sa Thailand, their club teams are very active.
Yeah.
Height ng kanilang tournament right now. So, andun lahat ng mga nagpipeak na athletes nila. But surprisingly, sabi ko nga, itong ating mga 40, 35-year-old na Thai, ang tanong natin, how do they maintain this? No?
I know.
Sabi nga natin, are they hiring personal trainers so that they can keep playing like this? Galing, amazing. What is the secret?
Right now, the Lady Warriors are trying to figure it out because the Tacloban Fighting Warays are up 25-17. Magbabalik po kami para sa set number 2. Ito po ang Premier Volleyball League Season 2 Reinforced Conference only here on SNA.